Okay. We doing it live? We doing it live. I think. Alright, sweet. We are gonna play another draft of Dungeons and Dragons. Premier Draft, Forgotten Realms, let's go. And I'm gonna keep doing this until I run out of monies. Or get a decent draft for, or decent deck for Standard. I don't know what kind of deck I want to modify for Standard. Like, I could modify my Ruin Crab deck, but I don't know how long that's going to be good for. We'll see. We'll see. Filled seat, waiting, ... Ooh, we're doing it live. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Waiting on that last seat. Come on, dude. Come on, I want to draft. Waiting. Round and round and round it goes. Come on, dude. 2 open seats. Let's go. Dude. Ready. Waiting. There we are. There we go. Let's do it. Let's do it. What do we got? We've got Xanathar. He costs 6 to play. Beginning of your upkeep, choose target opponent until end of turn. Player can't cast spells. Oh, you get to steal cards from their library and lock them out of instant speed stuff. I mean, it's also a mythic, so my chances of getting another one later are going to be a lot lower. He seems like he's going to be hard to play. It's like a control deck finisher thing. But I can lock people out of instant speed interactions and start stealing stuff from their deck. That sounds like fun. If I can get, like, I don't know. We'll figure it out. If somebody passes us a thing. Okay, cool. Here we go. Here we go. You see a guard approach. That seems useful because I can get hexproof. Combat damage to a player, venture into the dungeon. Or a crazy card draw spell. I think I'm gonna go with this one. It's got good defensive options and it doesn't cost much to play. Manticore enters the battlefield, destroy target creature and opponent controls that was dealt damage this turn. Interesting. You find the villain's lair. I'm gonna try and stay, and this is the counter spell. Counter a spell or draw 2 cards and then discard 2 cards. I love modal spells. I think it's great. You get the nice adventuring party in the image. This art is actually super cool. Oh look, it's the same lady. Neat, that's neat. Let's see what we got. Arcane Investigator. Search the room. Roll a d20. Draw a card. Look at the top cards. Blah 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 blah. 2-drop seems okay. 3/3 flyer for 4 enters. Rolls a d20. Seems better. What do we got here? Destroy target creature or planeswalker. Create a treasure. Yes, removal. Let's do it. Zombie Ogre. If a creature died this turn, venture into the dungeon at the beginning of your end step. Or Trickster's Talisman. Equipped creature something something. Create a token that's a copy of this creature. Not super useful to me. Let's get the leather armor. Ward is actually really good. That might not be good enough, but that is good. Devour Intellect. If I spend a treasure to cast it, I get to pick the card. Eyes of the Beholder. Just freaking get wrecked. -11, -11. Let's see. Second spell you cast each turn costs 1 less to cast. Beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of your library. May cast this card from exile as long as you've cast another spell this turn. So this wants me to cast multiple spells. Feign Death, that seems good. Hired Hexblade, draw a card, lose a life. If treasures happened. Monk seems neat, but I think I'm going to go with the card draw. The sometimes card draw, right? We're going to go with the counterspell again. We're going to go with the big boy. Big boy 4-drop. I don't know that venturing is going to be that good, but a 4/3 seems alright. Enters tapped. Whenever you complete a dungeon, you may have Dungeon Crawler. You may return it from your graveyard to your hand. Don't care. We're going to play another Clattering Skeletons. No. Goblin Javelinier's good. Real good for aggro. I think this might just be a pick a card situation. So we're going to do... okay, we got the Jaded Sellsword because I was indecisive. Okay, what do we got? Return target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards. Reveal them. Put them into your hand. Shuffle. Ranger's Longbow. Let's do the boy. Arcane Investigator is actually in our colors. Let's grab that. Alright, and we get Bull Strength. Got it. Okay, what do we got? Dragon Turtle. Flash 3/5 for 3. What the heck? When it enters the battlefield, tap it and up to 1 target creature an opponent controls. They don't untap during their controller's next untap steps. So this is a flash freeze and then a big boy on top of it. That is super cool. This Dragon Turtle, I'm a big fan. I mean, it's not a, it's no Brazen Borrower, but it's like the next best thing. I feel like it's really good. Let's see. Dungeon Descent. Tap an untapped legendary creature you control. Venture into the dungeon as a sorcery. That doesn't seem good now, to be honest, but it's also a rare that would be pretty good for Magda, actually, because it would allow you to tap her to have an extra effect. I am all the treasure cards, I'm like, I'm just gonna put it in a Magda deck, because that's one of the decks that I have right now, is like Magda with Goldspan Dragon, and then the like lesson, there's like a 2 mana, it's like 1 and a white to tap 2 creatures, and so you can either tap your dwarves to get treasures with Magda, or you can tap your opponent's creatures. Whenever you roll 1 or more dice, create a blue fairy dragon creature token. Aw, that's cute. Yeah, let's take it. We got a few dice rolly boys, right? Lightning Breath, flying big boy, that's fine. Whirlwind enters the battlefield. Return up to 1 other target creature to its owner's hand. That seems more useful. Oh, Deadly Dispute. Let's get some card draw going. Let's do that. You meet in a tavern. Sudden Insight. Draw a card for each different mana cost or mana value among non-land cards in your graveyard. We've got a bunch of those. So that could be good. But I'm thinking I want to get this Shortcut Seeker. Don't care about Spare Dagger. Could get the Giant with Ward 3 on it. That seems good. That seems playable. I might be going too high. Enters the battlefield, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. That's just straight up good value. Yeah, let's do it. We'll get the Whirlwind Boys later, or maybe we won't, and we'll see them in our pod somewhere, and it'll be annoying. Let's see. What do we do here? We get Gretchen, I guess. Seems fine. Shambling Ghast, sure, is actually in our colors. Why not? Owlbear's cute, but let's get 50 feet of rope instead. I don't love any of this. I think I'm good for Goblin Javelineers. If I wanted to build like a red deck wins. There's an Air Cutter Elemental. Air Cult Elemental. And Hired Hexblade, sure, let's do it. And then another Bull Strength, sure, let's do it. Bull Strength is a very good card, by the way. Flash Vigilance. When he enters the battlefield, any number of other target creatures you control phase out, so it saves your creatures. We got a Bag of Holding. Whenever you discard a card, exile that card from your graveyard. Bag of Holding is handy. Enchant Venture. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. It's kind of a removal thing, right? Don't care about the Ranger class that much, so we are gonna grab the Hired Hexblade again. Elf Warlock. Oh, the Fighter class. I'm actually a big fan of that card in general. I should probably get the Shocking Grasp or the Blue Dragon or something, but I'm just going to pick this up because I want one. Faraday. Whenever you roll 1 or more dice, it gets flying, blah, blah, blah. 10 or higher, draw a card. Fine. Charmed Sleep. Yeah, let's do Charmed Sleep. Faraday is fine, but I'm playing like a control deck, kind of. Got a Tiefling making a little baby dragon fall asleep. Oh, he's a cute little Bubba Dwagon. Yeah, this fighter class is actually super, super cool. Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Holy crap. So this is, each opponent exiles cards from the top of their library until that player has exiled cards with total mana value 20 or more. That, like, depending on, like, look how many 1-drops I have, right? This could be, like, half of someone's deck. Oh, and a Volo. I just like Volo. I'm just gonna pick up Volo. I want to build a Volo deck. I think Volo could be really cute in Commander, because he's like this anti, he makes tokens of creatures as long as they don't share a type with something that you already have. Okay, so here, I don't like any of this, but we're gonna get the Clattering Skeletons, even though I should be running things. Okay, so what do we got here? We got, let's get Blue Dragon. Flying Lightning Breath. What is it? Yeah, it makes the creature smaller. Let's do the Bag of Holding. Yeah, we might need card draw, and that's just like generically useful card draw. Because you can draw and then discard. That could be fine. Let's see what else we got. None of this is useful to our current build, and I already have enough Jaded Sellswords, I think, between this and the last one. So let's do Improvised Weaponry. Why not? I don't think it's a good card, but it's, you know, whatever. Shambling Ghast. Gives us some treasures. I really should have more Shambling Ghasts, if I'm being honest. Potion of Healing. Sure, why not? Devour Intellect. And a Shocking Grasp. Alright. So let's clear out all of this nonsense, right? Right. Okay. You see a guard approach, obviously. We run that, we run that, we run that, we run that, and this and that. Tasha's Hideous Laughter is an obvious one. We got 2 of the counter spells. That's cool. The Ward 3 Giant seems good. The Air Cult Element, like, honestly, all of these seem good. Although the Shortcut Seeker we can probably do without. We get the Devour Intellect. We get the card draw, which is fine. We get that guy. We get that guy. The Clattering Skeletons are a maybe, but we definitely want to grab Xanathar. We want to grab the Dungeon Descent, the Bag of Holding. Or, sorry, that's 50 feet of rope. I mean, Dungeon Descent is just a useful land, right? I wonder... Maybe it's not that useful. Maybe if I grab Gretchen and Volo, right? Gretchen's a... Yeah, what if I swap Gretchen in... No, okay, so we'll do 50 feet of rope. We'll do Gretchen. We'll drop a Hired Hexblade, right? And we'll also grab Volo. And we'll get rid of Vampire. Hired Hex. We'll get rid of, I guess, another Hired Hexblade. Cool. And then grab one of these. And the Grim Bounty. No, that's a little much. No, we want to keep the that. The Bag of Holding. We're gonna want card draw. Okay, that's the plan. We'll see how it goes. I don't feel great about splashing the Gretchen, but she's like beefy in the back and gives you like card draw options. And since I didn't take a lot of those, I feel like it's probably a better idea. We'll see how it goes. Because if I don't get a green land, if I don't get one of the like 2 forests or whatever early enough, then I'm not going to be able to play her. Okay, so we can't play the Grim Bounty here. We can play the Shocking Grasp and the You See a Guard Approach, but neither of those are useful. Okay, so here we have a Shambling Ghast and Devour Intellect, so I think we ditch the Giant and we start with the Shambling Ghast. When it dies, choose one, so I get a treasure token or I get to trade with whatever, right? Deadly Dispute's an instant, which is going to be handy. I think we save the Devour Intellect until... So we're gonna Deadly Dispute the Shambling Ghast, make a treasure token, and then do the Devour Intellect, right? Yeah, in fact, we're gonna do that right now. We're gonna search the body for a treasure token. Draw some cards. Yes, yes. And then look, we've got 2 treasures. This is great. Look at that. And then we're gonna cast this for 1 treasure. Still have 1 treasure left over to play the You Find the Villain's Lair, right? Yuan-Ti Fangblade deals combat damage to a player venture into the dungeon. Okay, alright, so this is a black-white venturing deck. We are gonna kill the treasure chest or the Fangblade. I don't have removal for the Fangblade, and I don't want to spend a counterspell on the Fangblade. I think the treasure chest is the one that's gonna do us the least amount of harm. Yeah, so he's gonna play a treasure chest on turn 3, so we're just gonna play the Arcane Investigator for now. And then we're gonna, you know, you find the villain's lair a little bit. Because what's he gonna play here? He's gonna play the treasure chest, right? Yeah, exactly. And then on turn 4, he's, I don't know, probably gonna use the treasure chest again. Either way, we're just gonna swing in here. Arcane Investigator is activated is draw a card, or look at the top 3 cards, put one of them into your hand, the rest on your bottom in any order. That seems good. That's card draw. I should have read him more carefully. Shouldn't have discounted him as card draw, to be honest. Probably could have picked up another one. I just don't like the 2-1 for 2. That's very removable, you know. Veteran Dungeoneer, we counter that. I find the villain's lair. That's a Dungeoneer, so, you know. I've only got 5 mana, so I'm just gonna swing in with the Investigator. Hold the mana open, and probably counter his next spell, too. Yeah, you've seen me play a counterspell, now you're scared. That's how it works. Discards 2 cards, milds 2 cards, loses 2 life. No, we're gonna go ahead and not do that, is what we're gonna do, thanks. And now we're just gonna run out the Bag of Holding and the Vampire Spawn. Can't use the bag yet, but it's fine, right? That deals us 4 damage to the face. We are low on card advantage, so we're going to be jamming that Bag of Holding as much as we can. Unless the Shocking Grasp is... Oh, I don't love that, because that's card draw going down. I was going to jam him a little bit, but I guess it's going to be all Bag of Holding now. Ventures, and if you have completed a dungeon, return 1 creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Okay, so we hold on to the Shocking Grasp so that we can block Barrow-in with the Vampire Spawn. I do not love that Ranger's Hawk. Yeah, so we're just gonna hold. We're gonna Shocking Grasp Barrow-in when it attacks. Block with the Vampire Spawn. Planar Ally, cool. Love to see that. Oh, I need you not to be a thing right now. Uh-huh. But hey, you haven't completed the dungeon, so look at that. And we do that, we draw the card. Feywild Trickster is fine, but would be definitely better if I had... Yeah, and I'm looking for removal, and it's not like I can never get her back, so we're just gonna go for it. I'm gonna ditch the swamp. See what happens. Now there's Gretchen. We're gonna bag the Gretchen. We're not gonna bag the Gretchen. We're gonna play the Gretchen. Because the Gretchen can block the Barrowin by herself, so... I need to get my 1 removal spell. 20? What? He freaking nat 20'd his treasure chest. Oh, dumb. Alright. Alright. Sacrifice bag of holding, return all exiled cards to their owner's hand. Okay, so like I can work with that. Triumphant Adventurer, as long as it's your turn. First strike, death touch. That is real rough, actually. Triumphant Adventurer is a very good card, like a stupid good card. But we'll be able to use Gretchen to draw some cards. Which is what we need right now. So we activate the Gretchen. We have 50 feet of rope, which target creature doesn't untap. I don't have enough. Oh, I do have enough mana actually. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. Because I've got that treasure. Haha. We can keep Planar Ally basically tapped down forever, right? Oh man, he's got Nadar. Nadar, Selfless Dragon Dad. This Black-White Venture is very strong, I'll give him that. I had advantage, and then it just went away. Yep, there's the attack with the Triumphant Adventurer, who has freaking Death Touch and First Strike. Like, what is that nonsense? I can block Barrowin. I don't even care. Okay, alright. I need some removal. I need the removal to kill, like, literally anything. No blocks. Yeah. Yeah. Clattering Skeleton. Okay, alright. So we're gonna tie you up. And then we'll play the Clattering Skeleton. When it dies, venture into a dungeon. That's fine. No attacks, because we really can't. 50 feet of rope is so good. Not good enough though. Oh man, look at all this. Nadar's got vigilance, but I tell you what, I can block him with my Clattering Skeletons too. So you're not gonna win whatever trade you go for. He's got Mad Mage. Okay, all right. He's got 2 mana. What are the chances of him using Runestone Caverns? Okay, he did not. Cool. Do I go for the block? No, I don't go for blocks because I need my creatures. Oh yes, yes. Hey. You freaking go to sleep. And then I tie you up. Yes, dude. Tired of that nonsense. Oh, please don't. Come on. Where's my beholder? Where is my beholder? Yeah, how are you gonna venture now? I don't want you completing your dungeon and letting Barrowin do the thing, so I'm just gonna keep tapping you down as much as I can. Oh, he did not find anything with Ingenious Smith. That's good. No! Oh, the Ranger's Hawk. Shoot. That's bad. Alright. Yeah, also Nadar. If he completes the dungeon, Nadar is gonna just ruin me, so... yeah, it's kind of a bad time. Because all his guys are gonna get bigger. It's gonna be really bad. If a creature died this turn, venture into the dungeon. You blocked with a 1/1, so no creatures are dying this turn. Grim Bounty, here we go. Alright. We kill the hawk. We tie up the guy. And then we don't attack. Nadar will have to attack, right? But if he does, I kill him. Yeah, if he wants, he should have just used Deadly Dispute on one of his creatures to trigger a zombie ogre. But if he wants to finish the dungeon, he's gonna have to attack with Nadar at this point, and I can trade with Nadar to get him off the board. Unless he drew removal, in which case I'm just gonna be sad. Okay. Oh, great. Well, that's the dungeon complete. Crap. Yep. Yep. This is gonna be me being dead. This is what this is gonna be. Because I did not draw the right cards. Oh, look. Oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah, very cool. That's just gonna be GG. His boys are too big, and I don't have enough boys, so... and it's just gonna be GG. Never got my boss monster. Finally drew that removal piece. Would have been good if I could get the fairy dragon guy with the guy that like rolls dice and draws me cards. Then I'm just like 5 mana, draw a card, whatever. Let's see what we got. All black cards and no black mana. Yeah, that's a mulligan. This is playable. Shambling zombie is good, but we're not gonna play him soon. Or the skeleton, sorry. We got a swamp, we got a shambling ghast online. We're gonna go in. Is he gonna block? He's gonna block, look at him. Alright. He's not gonna block, okay, alright. That's fine. That is fine, dude. Yuan-Ti Fang Blade. That deals damage. Venture. Alright, cool, cool. Shestra. Beginning of your end step, if a creature died this turn, you may pay 2 life if you do draw a card. You know what? We're gonna say nah. Yeah. Let me see your hand. Baleful Beholder, Manticore, Horde Robber. Sacrifices an enchantment. Creatures you control gain menace. Destroy target creature. Blah blah blah. I think based on this, I want to get rid of that guy. Thank you. And then we go Feywild Trickster, and we hold? We don't need to play the Bag of Holding, it's fine. We'll just hold. For the ECU guard approach. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. No blocks. You know, call me crazy, but I think maybe we drafted a bad deck. Oh my god, just pick a dungeon, it's fine. Fandelver, huh? Fandelver? Whatever. I don't know. Okay, we got a land. We play the land because we're gonna need it for our big boss. I think we're gonna go ahead and draw a card. And then discard a card. No attacks. Horde Robber, at least we can... Oh, man. Well, there goes that. Bye. I'm like, we can stop Horde Robber. We cannot stop Horde Robber. Please stop. Please stop doing that. Alright, we got 2 swamps. So we are gonna probably ditch one. We got a 50 feet of rope. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. And we're gonna tie you up. 50 feet of rope is the best. It's not. I mean, it's not doing me any real favors. Oh, cool, the Flash Manticore. Well, at least I'm taking slightly less damage. Oh, cool, the Fangblade. Yep. Cool, treasure. Awesome. Love to see it. Go to sleep. You stayed down too. Now I don't die this turn. I mean, it probably doesn't matter. Yeah. Because I'm, like, completely out of card advantage, so I think, yeah. Alright. Do that. Do that. Oh look, we don't have enough mana to play our air elemental. Bye! Alright, we got one chance, boys and girls and everything in between. You see a guard approach would be handier if people were actually, like, doing stuff with that. Okay, alright, so let's see, what worked? We kill the whole deck, right? The dungeon land thing was nothing, didn't matter. Arcane Investigator worked. Shocking Grasp worked fine. The Dragon Turtle never came up. Tasha's Hideous Laughter also never came up. The counter spells could have been better. Shambling Geist worked fine. Devour Intellect also worked fine. Deadly Dispute worked fine. Let's play more hired, more of those low 2 and 3 drop guys. That's good. Grim Bounty for the destroy the things. Bag of Holding was mostly serviceable. We play that. We play the 50 feet of rope. That worked really well, actually. And then I guess the clattering skeletons, because we just need more. We just need more bodies. We just need more bodies on the board. Although, now that I'm looking at it, I don't have a lot of flying, so we replace the clattering skeletons with, I think, the air cult elemental. He's a big boy. He can take care of himself. We do the blue dragon. And you know what? We're just going to add... We're going to go to 42. It's fine. Ideally, we want to get our zombie on turn 1. And go from there. We have a Shambling Ghast into a Hex Blade. I think we keep this. We play the Shambling Ghast on turn 1. We hold the Hex Blade until we get that sweet, sweet treasure so we can draw the card. That was it. We ran out of card advantage like real hard. So, we're gonna try and go more aggro. Just always more aggro. I still want to hold the Hex Blade so that I can draw cards. But the treasure is a little... Oh, man. Alright. But that treasure is going to be useful. Repelled down. Yeah, see, 50 feet of rope is better than that land. I mean, the one thing about the land is it only takes up a land slot, so it's like whatever. Create a treasure token. Cool. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. And you can, whenever you attack, put a +1 counter on target attacking creature. That is very strong. Yup. Yup. We make the treasure. I kind of just want to put the doggo to sleep, but I think we need to draw cards to get another land, please. Yes, yes, yes. You're tied up, doggo. I mean, I know it's a wolf. I know it's a wolf. But you done tied up. What is happening right now? Okay, cool. Gaining life. That's cool. I like to see that. I definitely need to put that guy to sleep, like 110%. You are gonna trade with my Hex guy because, you know, obviously, whatever. And then we are going to sleep you because you've got vigilance, so I can't really tie you up. I think we just hang out. Uh-huh. I know. You may look at the top card. Okay, fine. And for 3 mana, we can keep his whole board tied down for a little bit until he, you know, casts another creature. Oh, look. He cast another creature. You should multi-class into a barbarian so all your guys get haste. That'd be really good. I don't love this at all. Okay, alright, what are we doing? This is what we're doing. Draw 2, discard 2. Let's go. Discard the Hex Blade and the... I don't love this. I don't love this choice. No, we need to keep that because that's basically our removal at this point. Yeah, so we're doing that. We're doing this. We're doing this. I needed to get that land because otherwise I can't like hold the counterspell open and do all that stuff. Yeah, I know. You're gonna... Man, Ranger class is very good with Targnar. I'm just gonna throw that out there. You happen upon a glade. You happen upon a glade. What is it? Okay, we're fine. Yeah. What is this? Soul Knife Spy deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Whatever, I don't care. We're gonna bring in this big boy, and we're gonna get rid of this guy. Permanent removal of your token. Get wrecked. Kinda. That is a large boy. Okay, so what is our plan here? He's gonna swing with Targnar and Soul Knife Spy, right? If he swings with both and doesn't buff the Spy, then I block and kill it. Okay, so in this case, I block Targnar and get hit for just a garbage, stupid amount. Okay. So now I can keep you tapped down. And freaking pass the turn, because that's what the game has come to, is I'm just trying to freeze him out, and it's not going well. Yeah, that's fine. I just don't have enough removal. This is such a heavy, a creature-heavy set, I think. Oh, double Targnars. Yeah, that's good. That's real good. Okay, so you're out of mana, which means holding open you find a villain's lair is pointless, right? Right. Okay, cool. So we block here and still take way too much damage, right? Yeah. Yep, we drafted a bad deck. Got some neat cards though. Let's see. Do I have time for more? What time are we looking at? So it's almost 6. Well, we will claim prize. Ugh. A single pack. Let's see what we got. Bar the gate. Counter target creature or planeswalker spell venture into the dungeon. See, that would be neat, honestly. All right. Well, we did a bad draft. How much does this draft cost to enter? 10,000. Oh no, we're all out. We're all out of draft. I mean, we have the gems. We can do the gems for the draft, and we've got all these wild cards now. All right, all right. Might be a situation where we have to start getting into standard. I don't have the, you know, I'm not gonna drop cash on the packs or whatever. I don't get paid for this. Anyway, oh, and we're at an hour anyway, so I'm just gonna call it there. We did a bad draft. I apologize for being bad at video games, card games, whatever. But I hope you enjoyed it and my insight into my bad choices. So hopefully you don't have to make bad choices when you draft the Dungans and Dagrons set. So, anyway, this could have been more fun for me, but I hope you had a good time. I will, maybe when I get enough gold, because I'm probably not going to just buy the packs for gold, but maybe when I get enough gold, I will stream another draft. But for now, it looks like this is, in fact, the end of the road. So I will see you guys next time. And until then, goodbye.